Okay. Hi.
What you got there in that box?
That's just my lunch. You know what? It's none of your business.
Well, you ain't thinking about burying it up in these hills, are you?
No.
Well, that's good. That's good. So you don't want to bury anything up here. This here is an Indian burial ground.
Alrighty. Okay.
You don't want to bury things in an Indian burial ground because a man's wisdom is found at the center of an oak tree.
All right. Well, I guess I won't do that. I promise. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice chat. Yeah. Nice meeting you, Mr. Creepy guy in the middle of the woods.
Douglas Fir.
Douglas. Right. That's totally not a made-up name. You know what? Yeah. I'm just gonna get going. There's like mosquitoes and shit out here, so. Toodles, I guess.
Hey Joe.
Yeah.
Have you seen my pet chinchilla Smucky? I haven't seen him since like yesterday. I can't find him anywhere.
No, I haven't. But have you seen Pet Sematary?
Joe? Where's Smucky?
I tried to tell myself that I buried him alive. I'm not a vet. It was dark.
Sure was dark. But his head swiveled on his neck like it was full of ball bearings. When you moved him, he pulled out the frost lures. Sounded like a piece of ticky tape coming off a letter. Live things don't do that.
Pet Sematary is the story of an Indian burial ground that you should never, ever bury anyone in because they'll come back as Lewis, I told you not to bury anyone in that fucking Indian burial ground. So, this is based on a Stephen King novel called Pet Sematary, which I don't know if you noticed, they misspelled cemetery.
They did.
In the movie.
Yeah.
With an S instead of a C. I can't believe, how did that get past the producers?
I mean, I'm wondering how they put that. How are they putting up posters? Not noticing something seems off.
So what happens in this movie is a guy and his family move to some little house in the country with big honking trucks driving by.
Yes.
Every day. And then their cat gets hit by a truck.
Cool.
Cool!
Excellent!
And so the old guy was like, well, you can bury your pets in the Indian burial ground beyond Pet Cemetery. And then they do, and the cat comes back as like a zombie cat. And then the old guy was like, well, don't ever do that to a person. So then there's a scene in this movie.
You got it. Gage is flying it. You got it?
And then...
And he totals the 18-wheeler. The little 2-year-old totals the 18-wheeler. It's such a sad moment in the entire film.
But yeah, and then the kid comes back and kills everyone.
Yep, kills everyone.
Everyone.
Well.
This movie, to me, honestly, it feels like a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But it isn't.
The main actor is really, he doesn't look like he changes emotion much at all. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go bury my kid in the pet cemetery.
There is one performance that I felt like was a genuinely good performance, though. That was the mom. She doesn't do anything in the whole movie, but she gives a fine performance.
I thought she was fine. Yeah, I really liked like even though he was a bit over the top, the old man. I liked him.
Oh,
he was
so good.
he's just fun. I would say the best performance in the film by far is from the guy who played the priest.
Oh yeah, he looked really familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've seen him like somewhere else. Maybe he's played like a writer or something like that.
He was in yeah, he's in something. Do you ever see the trailer for Maximum Overdrive? I think he was in that.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, he plays like this announcer guy in the trailer for Maximum Overdrive. I don't know. He needs to be in more stuff though. This guy was.
Yeah,
was
like
great.
it was a small role, but
Yeah.
like he hit all the right notes. That scene was elevated so.
So here's the big question: does this movie want to be taken seriously as a horror movie, or is it just trying to have fun?
I think it actually wants to be taken seriously. Most of the actors like kind of taking their roles a little bit more seriously, minus like the old guy. I think he was just trying to have fun with it and trying to make it more of a campy film. But like everyone else seemed to be more serious.
A lot of Stephen King films come off like this. What Pet Sematary has going for it, though, is that the subject matter is very disturbing. The ending, when you think about what's actually going on, is pretty tasteless. Not only does the movie show, for shock value more than anything, a little kid dying graphically and coming back, and then killing off his mom and an old guy in a sadistic way, and the hero, as his big moment of redemption, has to put his son down. Is there a point when violence becomes a problem, like a serious, like ethical problem in movies? And like this doesn't quite hit it for me because the movie is so dated and campy. But it questions. It raises questions like, is there a bar that we could hit theoretically?
Well, theoretically, yeah, I think we could hit that. I don't think Pet Sematary does. While there is violence, and while there is some pretty graphic stuff, I don't think this is like over the top.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, it's not so much a matter of what they show on screen. It's a lot of the fact that just the subject matter of it is a little 2-year-old kid going around doing this stuff. Whether or not that crosses the line in this film, I don't think it does. But it makes you think a little bit. I didn't expect Pet Sematary to make me think about anything.
Yeah.
Ну и во-вторых, то, чтобы они приготовили к себе к той мысли о том, что кино слишком тяжелое, серьезное. Искусство, оно требует жертву тебя. И ты должен принадлежать ему, а не оно принадлежать тебе.
I'm not super happy I watched it. I mean, like, I'm fine. Like, I enjoyed watching it because it was like a lot of it was just like making fun of it and kind of laughing at like all the cheesy stuff that was happening. But like I said, I don't really have any intention of going to see of watching this again.
Okay, most movies that I like, every time I watch it, I get something new out of it. Not true with this one. I get exactly what I pay for every time. I get Pet Sematary. I watch Pet Sematary, I get Pet Sematary. I have fun. I like making fun of movies like this. I'm a big fan of B movies and cult films and that kind of stuff. Hell, that's half the films we watch on this show anyway.
Really, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I wouldn't watch it alone. To be perfectly honest, I'll probably never watch this movie again unless I'm introducing someone else to it. Because a lot of the fun of watching this movie is seeing other people's reactions to it, especially if they don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it going into this.
So, if you're gonna watch this movie, grab a friend, grab some popcorn, sit down, check out Pet Sematary. Otherwise, just don't watch it by yourself. That's really sad.
Yeah.
And that was Pet Sematary. Good luck getting any sleep tonight, folks. And cut. Alright, so I'm gonna come straight to the end credits from there. I'll edit this in the next week. Have this out by the
What's that?
Whoa. It's coming from over there.
Smokey?
Smoky!
Get off! Get off!
Smoky! No! Get it off! Get it off! No! Get the fucking on! No!
You rat from hell! Vermin piece of shit! Oh my God!